Hey everybody, it's Glenn back in this video with a viewer requested action figure comparison, and in this one from Guardians of the Galaxy it's Groot versus Groot, Hasbro's Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure versus a knockoff from China via eBay. Not too long ago I unleashed among his fellow Guardians this Groot knockoff goofy horror onto my channel. Compared to that one, clearly this one is trying to ape the Legends figure much more. I imagine the viewer who requested this comparison was hoping to use me as a guinea pig to see if it's worth coughing up for the legit BAF, or if the cheaper knockoff would make do. So, let's find out. The knockoff on the right of the screen is shorter. Beyond that, on first inspection, squint and you could easily confuse the fake for the legit. Curiously, I have noticed that the knockoff has reversed the legs, so the knockoff's left leg is the official figure's right leg and vice versa. You can spot that by matching up the sculpt of the branches. When I originally reviewed the Hasbro BAF, I did criticize the limited deco it had, and you'd think a limited deco would make it much easier for the knockoff to replicate it. Yet they've taken the green paint up a notch, making their Groot look especially mossy. The knockoff is molded from the original Groot figure with an engineering downsize to simplify the articulation. And that's where we get the big difference. So the heads of each rotate and both look down and a little bit up. The Hasbro one more so. At the shoulder, the arms of each rotate, and that's it for the knockoff. Meanwhile, the Hasbro one moves really far up, then back down. Plus at the shoulder, these branch and vine bits are a nice detail, and they are a soft enough plastic that they do not inhibit the rotation that the arm has. Both have a diaphragm joint which, in lieu of articulation at the waist, rotates, but on the knockoff it is just rotation, whereas on the official figure this also moves forwards and backwards. The elbow, Hasbro's is double jointed, whereas the knockoff is single jointed. And that's it for the knockoff. Meanwhile, Hasbro's has wrist rotation and a hinge at the wrist, moving the hand down and up. And you may have noticed there that the biggest smack of quality, or lack thereof, with the knockoff is that instead of a plastic peg in the elbow, it's a screw, the kind you'd buy at B&Q or the Home Depot, with the tip cut off on the other side. At the hips, the knockoff's legs just rotate, whereas Hasbro's move out to the side, back in. Then if you rotate the leg, it also moves pretty far forward and back a little bit. Plus rotation at the knee, which is also hinged, moving backwards and forwards, and the ankle is also hinged and also has an ankle rocker pivot. So really I shouldn't condone buying bootleg action figures, and it's kind of amazing to me that they are so widespread on something as mainstream as eBay. Yeah, Hasbro's Groot is a build-a-figure, so you need to collect him in parts with like 6 other figures, and at a cost of, I don't know, £120. So I get the hunger from collectors for a cheaper alternative, and it's that hunger that bootleggers are capitalizing on. The knockoff cost me under £6 shipped from China to me here in the UK, but ultimately you do get what you pay for. For the knockoff to be that cheap, the articulation has been considerably compromised to the point where I guess if you just want to stick it in the background of a display, it would suffice. For anything more than that, you need to splash the cash with Hasbro. Anyway, click the video on the right for my previous action figure comparison. I sure would appreciate if you could help me out by giving this video a thumbs up, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.